Welcome to this next episode of YouTube, where I've entitled it Personality Profiles. And one of the benefits of socialized wolves is that we do get to see the individual personality a bit more, because the wolves are a little bit more relaxed and more inclined to, to engage naturally without that anxiety about strangers or humans. And so Denali, we'll start with him, is certainly one of those wolves who's a lower-ranking wolf, and oftentimes they say the lower-ranking wolves are important because they're the kind of instigators of play often, and that seems to be Denali's behavior as well. And Luna, her personality tends to be more being in control, and some of that may be that she's the only female, or it may be her personality trait, but she is a dominant female. She's the only female here, but she does take it upon herself to assert her posture over any of the other wolves that are within the enclosure. Now, there are times, as you saw earlier, where the tables get turned on her, but Luna is one of those wolves who snaps right back, and even if there's a little bit of a dominance over her, or where she's the source of some antagonistic chase behavior, she comes right back around and reasserts her position. So we certainly are seeing a contrast in these two individuals. Denali here in a subordinate posture doing a four-leg stab, and Luna pinning him. And actually she rolls him several times. She's rolled him off of this pump housing right down into the pond. So fortunately the water's out, and it's a fairly soft landing with some snow, but that's her personality, and so that's who Luna is. So whether that was created based on the environmental conditions of when she was a pup and she needed so much extra care, or whether that she's a sole female, or that's who she is, that's her personality type. Aiden, on the other hand, a dominant pack member, quite a bit more stern in his interactions. Certainly something that we watch with the older wolves and the more dominant wolves is, are they carrying a lot of stress from being in that pack leader role. And so we're constantly watching, and obviously when staff interact, we want them to feel comfortable and to get some benefits of being around humans, which is a belly scratch, but that also gives us a chance to take a look at their paws. And Aiden had a little bit of a scrape, bleeding pad here earlier this week. The cold snow conditions can create a scenario where there's some irritation in the pad. So we're always looking for that, and we're watching them individually, not just when we're interacting with the wolf care staff, but individually, how are they responding. And here, our roll on back is pretty comfortable for him. The other thing that we want to make sure is all of our wolves are comfortable, and I think I said this last week, cover hay is something that we spend a lot of time on. And then we have Bolts. Bolts' personality is timid, a little bit of mistrusting, which is a little bit to do with his older age. When we acquired him, he was socialized. We didn't acquire him until he was a month of age, which is very, very old for us to work with wolves. He was socialized by the facility who whelped him, but not to the extent that we have here. So we see individual wolves and individual personalities respond differently to different things. And so we have a lot of stimuli here. That was a woodpecker that was picking away at Grizzer's enclosure. And that makes for things to observe, things to watch, and Grizzer is definitely alert. His personality is what's going on, and definitely always wants to be involved. And wolves, like snowflakes, are all unique, and we definitely enjoy the opportunities that socialized wolves bring to this exhibit. So that's it this week. We will see you next week. Take care.